want to know how to use the computer's add-on. And here's how. First of all, you gotta download in the marketplace. There's no Wi-Fi what I'm doing right now, where I record, so we can't exactly check out the marketplace right now. And when you have the add-on installed, and this is a tutorial. Also, sorry I haven't been posting videos lately. This has been like 1 week now, or maybe 2 weeks. I haven't been counting. Anyway, this is the computer's guide. It tells you all about the computers. I read about a whole lot of these when I was recording earlier, but unfortunately, it turned out that my computer was sort of broken and I needed to reboot it, so it didn't save my screen recording. It didn't, so I just know everything about it right now, and I could just tell all of you this. So first of all, we have phones. They all come in different colors. I'm just going to use the blue one. And we can go to the App Store and add the J phone. Or you can put it down. You can manage it. You can uninstall apps. Of course, like all the data. And then, or we can just configure app sounds, in which case, that's basically it. You can configure the sounds. I'm going to turn it all the way up, just in case. And then there's an app store where we can take apps and download them. TNT Sweeper is one of my favorite ones. I'm just going to show you guys how it works. Welcome to TNT Sweeper 2. Yeah. Okay, so here's how it works. We'll start simple just so that it's simple for everybody. Now this 3x3 grid over here, this 3x3 grid that's highlighted right here, that is where we play. That 3x3 grid is where we play. So we click explore location if we want to try and explore a location, but we gotta be careful on which location we explore. For example, I'm gonna pick B2, so that would be that one right there. And so that would be column 2, row B. And we want to click on, make sure it's explore location. We don't want to mark it as a flag okay, so we're checking. It looks good. It says 1. That means that there's 1 TNT in the area. There's 1 TNT in the 8 squares surrounding it. Let's see. How about we do B1? It's just a guess. Ooh. Okay, so it activated multiple squares in there. This square over here was the only TNT. Let's play again, this time on easy, because I feel like it might be hard to understand on simple. Easy. Okay, now I want to go to D4, so that's that bit right there. D4. Go to D. Okay, D4. We want to explore location, not mark it as a flag. Okay, so that's a 1. Which means that there's a TNT in the area. What about C3? Let's go to C3. Ooh, so it marked out a huge area for us. There's no TNT in this area. 0 means that there's no TNT around that area. 1 means that there's little TNT around that area. And 2 means that there's 2 TNT around that area. Now, see C5 right here. I'm not going to mark that one because I think you guys can figure it out. So C5 is surrounded by 1. So I think that must be a flag. So it's C5. Next, So I marked it as a flag, which means that's probably a TNT. We do not want to dig up a TNT. If we do, it will explode and we will ruin this entire thing. Okay, let's see. So then at F5, probably also is a TNT. Oof. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Luckily though, I didn't click flag though. Okay. Oh, there's definitely one at G7. G7. Did I not click flag? I tried to click flag. I think I clicked flag. That's weird. Anyway, let's check out some other apps here. Jokatron 5000. Okay. It's not that good, but try it. Okay, we can do joke of the day. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the... That was 2 days ago's joke. Top rated joke. Don't wait. Really? Okay, just saying that was lame. Anyway, that's how to use the phones. And then there's also these redstone circuits used for crafting phones and computers. I'm pretty sure you can also email, but I don't know how to do it. And you cannot place redstone circuits, but you can craft them into phones and computers. Now for computers. The computers also come in different colors. There are these ancient computers, which are basically old computers. There are also entities that you can put in everything. If you hit them with your bare hand, they just respawn. But if you hit them with a sword, then they don't respawn. Well, yeah. And they stack up to 16 too. With them too, you can edit them. But unfortunately, the computers, if we stay creative and use computers, then it basically acts like a phone. So this is basically just like a phone, basically. Unless you switch the game mode to survival. I'm just gonna set the game mode to peaceful. That way, I can go into survival. There we go. Now, I'm in survival mode. So, hello, I'm your personal computer. What would you like to do today? We'll go to apps. Apps are different things. Feel like playing a fun game, or perhaps you want to try one of the utility apps? Games. Yahoo! Here's a list of awesome games you can play. What would you like to play the game? Look, we can even play TNT Sweeper, or Trivia, or Adventure, or Sound Maker, or Bug Smash. Let's play Bug Smash. Welcome to Bug Smash. A bug will appear in the left, center, or right of the screen. Smash it as quick as you can. Hit bug. Oh, okay. I think I get it. I think I get it now. You gotta smash there. Right, so we need to hit on the point that the bug is on. I'm just gonna put myself back into creative. Oh, it's becoming nighttime slowly. Anyway, so there are also these other computers with these. Yeah, and they're basically like just like the regular ones. As you can see, they have a creeper pattern right there. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna get a sword so that we don't have to like deal with these computers like forever. But there's also these other ones, these other computers. They have a rainbow PC. Look, it's called a yellow RGB computer, and they're basically just like the other computers. The only difference between the computers are the looks. Now let's find a good place to build a computer. Let's see, right next to the lava pool? No. I think here is good. Now, to build a computer case, we might need some Richie. So I think I'm going to keep the sword in case like I accidentally place the computer in a spot that shouldn't be. I'm going to get down here some, no, not that. Seems not to get fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're going to need that. We're going to need that and that and that. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do, and this is going to be a little time lapse here, is alright, everybody. It's all done. How does it look? I mean, from here, as you can see, we got a like little bit of honey block outside. We've got some resin walls. We've got some raw gold as the floor, generally, but honey blocks fly outside. I know it doesn't look like blocks of gold, but it actually is blocks of gold, just not smelted gold. And then on here we have the waxed exposed cut copper. Right in here that holds the gaming setup up. And as we can see, it turns off. When we get up close, it turns on. Alright everybody, was it a good video? Write in the comments what you thought of it. Also, I can third-person perspective do this block. No, that's weird. It doesn't look of any other block. But yeah, I've told everyone how to use the computers add-on with very little experience of it myself. And if you liked this video, click this video right here. That is, if you want to know how to get happy guests in Minecraft. And bye, everybody.